is Houston. Say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 33 of Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning on the Xbox One X via the Back Compat program. Let's crack straight in. And we're going to head to, in fact, I don't know why I'm running. We need to head over here. So I think we can go to the Gloam Thicket. Indeed we can. This is the, well, it was called Lock and Key, it's now called something else. The House of No Doors, people, that's what we're on. The river seems to run that way, doesn't it? I realise I'm running the wrong way, but I spotted this hill and I wondered what the hell was up it. Could have been there before, right enough, but... Jesus Christ. Back off with your belly flops, you big tart. Ooh, new daggers time, new daggers time. Come on, have it. Oh, that's quite nice. Nice. I feel a bit bad, you know, they were just wandering around their own garden, just gone and slaughtered them, but you know, never mind. All in the sake of big shiny chests, people. There'll be a cave up here, is there? Blimey, look at that. Skycrown discovered. I feel like I have to go in. It's going to be locked though, I would think. It's got a big symbol on the door. It's locked and can only be opened with a proper key. Would you believe it? Fair enough. At least we found it. We can teleport straight to it if ever we get the quest. It's a while since I've picked up some black cohosh and some sky blossom, people, I tell you. There's a splash over here in the water. Shiny goodness. Is that alive? It probably is as well. God damn it. So enough of that from you. Nice. This new combo's working out alright with these daggers. The new shackers. Still feel like I'm running the wrong way though, but anyway. Pretty sure this is an old area, isn't it? Aye. The lucky mine, yes it is. Yeah, we've gone completely the wrong way, Stephen. For goodness sakes. Who put the kid in charge? Just honestly, you can just stand and look at that all day long. Look how gorgeous it is. Well, all day long might be a slight exaggeration. I think I'm actually immune to curses at the moment, aren't I? Maybe. I think that's what that is on the right hand side. Come on now. Wow, I actually did it. Ring of yes, exactly. Ring of ice attenuation. That's what I was trying to say. Tell you what, we're not far away from a level up, people, at all. What you saying, fella? I don't know why she jumped over there in the first place. Let's get cloudy physical, physical. God, that's an old song, isn't it? Neckfire. Deliver a neutron bomb. Nothing worse when I go out my way to pick up a plant and there's no reagents in it. What's that all about? Bit of new territory here, I think. Who are these badgers? The others haven't noticed yet. What's that all about? Jesus Christ. Bloody awesome moves, isn't it? Major level up time as well. Whoop whoop. That's the way to do it. $97. I've got about 1 million of those armbands. When I say 1 million, what I actually mean is about 45. But you know, it's poetic license, people. The hell is that chest? Where's this hidden treasure? There it is. Well, it'd be rude not to level up, people, and get that move that we want. We're still doing our Shadecraft. Yeah, we're trying to get this all the way up, aren't we? so that we can remove gems from sockets. And this one will give us the epic gems. Oh no, I've already got epic gems. No. Yeah, that's the next one. Got 2 more to do. So we've got epic gems now. Hey, why am I confused? Why did I think that was a sorcery? It must... must be a sorcery one, because I was putting the points into... Oh, there, it's there. Couldn't see it from bloody looking at it, people. Right, so we are going to upgrade the shiz out of this. Tag up to 3 targets. When executed, Mark of Flame deals 130 fire damage. That's 3 up. What's it doing at the moment? Tap the button to tag your targets. Press and hold the button to detonate a marked. Next one up, there's 100 fire damage. Right, so this is, yeah. So let's get it on, people. So that's another 4. Oh, I've just unlocked the heal thing as well, look. Could actually do that in 2 of those. Now we'll do it. We'll do that next. Let's get the. I'm tempted to tap into a bit more of the sorcery, but I'm not using all of the. I use the grapple hook. Well, we'll have a look. We'll have a look. Not using the lightning so much. Should probably use it more. Anyway, let's put the points on. So we've got 4 on there, which means we've now got current level, tag up to 4 targets with 190 fire damage. We can get it right up to 220 there, look. Have it. We must be on tier 3 by now, for the love of fecking Christ. Yeah, there's some tier 3s there. How come I'm still picking out the bloody tier 2 one? That's 10% on everything, that one. Tier 3 is... right, okay. Finesse requirement, sorcery 14 and 14. That's an option. Oh, that need... Oh, bloody hell. 76 and 109. Fire. Yes, they're much higher up. 22% elemental damage, 10% piercing damage, 5% critical hit. So the Arcanist is the only one that... Oh no. Plus 15% to ranged attacks. Well, you see, is Skycrown's a ranged attack? It must be. Plus 40% damage resistance while dodging, which I do a lot of. And plus 5% chance to critical hit. Skycrown's must be stealth, ranged attacks, and target. I mean, the thing that confuses me there is that the Skycrowns are a sorcery item, but they are a distance weapon, surely. Might try that. It's either that or the Arcanist. Oh, hang on, I've lost it now. Where is it? That's the Arcanist. The Arcanist or the Hunter, yeah. Stealth, ranged attacks, and targeting with anatomical precision. more often translates into attacks of critical damage. Yeah, go the Arcanist for now. Be interested to see how good that fire move is now, people. Easy, bloody hell. Jesus Christ, what moves that I've got? Should be doing a... I'm not doing a roll anymore, I'm doing a whoosh. Fucking that is, Jesus Christ. Jesus, that took some health off, didn't it, eh? Oh, that's amazing. Imagine that fully powered up. Shitting hell. That's the daddy, that is, people. Right, I've no idea why I've... It must be something to do with that Arcanist I've put on. Good grief. Right, well there you go. I did not know that changing... Hey! We've reached Tywili. I'm not sure we want to be in here yet, do we? This guy seems to be back here rather than up there. I don't think we're too far away from him, are we?
Well now. What's this here? A little soldier come wandering down the coast?
Livia sent me.
Lydia. They warned me about you. And I'm thinking you might hand me an extra purse of gold if it's me that takes you in.
Whoa.
Who they are really, but they answer to somebody called Mad Hast. They're inside, or rather under, the Rathir customs house. I've never been in, but there's a password.
Inside the customs house.
In Rathir, yes. But there's a password and I don't know it. You'll have to find your own way into the Hornet's nest.
He's still on fire and poisoned and everything. Just going about their business without... as if nothing at all had ever happened. God damn it, there's a chest down there. If only I could jump down a wee ledge, eh? But nope. That chest wasn't open, was it? Is that beautiful music again? Yes, well, it's guiding us toward this area now, isn't it? We could get outgunned and out... No, it seems to be alright. Full frontal assault, people. Thank you. It's taken me a severe amount of time to get used to this bloody dodging that's now different. I kind of liked my little roll. I knew what I was doing with my little roll. Never have too many crafting materials, people. Oh, it's the sword in the stone. Oh, what? Oh, that's... Oh, hang on. Inspect Kellerocs sword. How come that sounds familiar anyway? An old sword of remarkable craftsmanship lies embedded. Yeah, hang on a minute. If we're going to start pulling things out of stones, people, I want to save me game first. Examine the sword. An old sword of remarkable craftsmanship lies embedded in the stone. An Orison gem is clasped in its pommel, and frost webs the blade. The stone's grip is strong. It does not seem likely to let the sword go. Try removing the gem. As you succeed in prying the gem from the sword pommel, a great cracking noise issues from the sword. The sword shatters into a dozen icy shards. Received the gem of snow. Nice. That's the guys that no longer harm us. It still says there's a chest up there. How far is this guy away now? Yeah, it's a little bit away now, isn't it? Moon camp. Learn the password. Yep. Onward. We're on it now, people. Let's just keep going.
What right? Let's go.
Whoa, hang on a minute. That was some seriously nice daggers by the looks of it. Crude silvernite daggers, well. We can use them to make other daggers though, that's the main thing. It's typical, I buy daggers to collapse to make daggers and then it starts dishing me out daggers. Can see the shadows of the birds flying in the sky, look. And they are real, look. Attention to detail is just awesome. I say, there's a large castle. Well, this area needs fully investigated, isn't it? Come on now. Thank you. Third in charge. The road is blocked. Find another road. Crabs galore, people. Well, there's an eye-opener and no mistake. Those two guys with the swords.
You look like you've been in some tight spots. There's a bounty out on a damn set of deserters. What do you say?
Well, okay then. Tell me about the bounty.
5 full crew of
And the
fresh
Kit Kat.
recruits had the gall to get fully equipped on our gold coin before they up and ran. The turntails, arms, and armor we can do without. But I'm afraid we also gave each crew a bottle of bog staunch. That's what I need recovered.
Bog staunch?
Cure for a sickness that strikes some the moment they enter Kellerocs. Devilish hard to make. We can't have fool deserters running off with any.
I'll get them for you.
I thought you looked the sort. The fools are run off down the coast. They'll be hiding here and there where they can, I imagine.
Deserters' desserts. See what they did there? Rathir.
Good tidings.
There be dancing in Rathir.
Docked in Rathir today. These are far bewitching.
What a fine day. The traveler's life. Nothing finer. Not in Rathir, not anywhere, my friend.
Not a finer city in Amalur.
Is there be a shop kicking about before I go speaking to quest people? There's another exclamation mark up here.
10 years.
Oh, not him,
This
right,
siege
but he
had
might
heard
be a
rumours of the
merchant.
duel, the drunkard and the hero. Every morning, fresh soldiers board warships on the burn. Every night, the dead and wounded are carried.
Oh, there's a lost down there, look. God damn it. There's a bridge. There is a bridge. Grab them while you see them, friends.
First the pyramid tree, then the shapes of trees and heads and hawks, made by the white caps of the waves before they crashed. then 1,000 other wonders in my lands have faded, failed, and fallen still. All I know and love is slipping from my grasp.
Whoa. Didn't even notice that. Sources of the elixir.
What am I going to do? I've got to be going, but I can't. And I can't go back to Doveyan, but I must.
Why have you got to leave?
The war, my friend. The war. I've been called. The truth is, I should have been gone days ago. Only I'd be far more eager for the adventure if I had my family arms with me. They're in there, Doveyan.
Family arms?
Ancestral staff and talisman. What any self-respecting Arn's worn to battle since time immemorial. If I hadn't left them somewhere in that damned tower, I'd be wearing them now.
Why can't you get them?
I'm not supposed to be here. I ought to have shipped out days ago. That's what I've been trying to say. I need, well, want to get my family arms and slip off before anyone knows I was here. Only how?
I'll get them, my friend.
Serious, aren't you? Well, with any luck, the old staff and talisman are still in one piece back there, though I have my doubts. I'd pay just to know if they are or not. Thing is, Doveyan's an official army post now. To get in, you'll need an officer's pass.
Okay.
Well, you need to get into Doveyan. For that, you'll need an officer's pass. You might steal, borrow one, or get hold of a forgery. Mooncamp might be good for that. Hurry if you can. They might find me any moment.
Sounds a bit dodgy to me. Right, so I've got to nick an officer's pass or get one made at Mooncamp. Yeah, that's Star Camp. Mooncamp rings a bell though. I thought I'd discovered it already. But I am not finding it on the map. Maybe it's somewhere here. I've not found it yet.
Heard rumors of the duel? The drunkard and the hero.
Rathir's a city of laws. See you obey them.
Oh, blimey.
A prayer for our troops.
Something whiffs of a backpack in this place.
Good day to you.
Well, who can I say? You look capable. Stern in the brow, proud of bearing. You are just what we need to deliver these notices. You'll do it, won't you? You've got to do better than the last fellow. There's pay. It's for the war effort.
What? Where?
Notices of duty to denizens of Rathir selected to serve. The work can be hard, and you've got to, well, look the part. I'll give you a list of names, and you get each of them to accept their card. Easy as that. Well, what do you say? Will you do it?
What if someone resists?
What I need are boots on the ground in Chloricon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't accept the notice, find someone else. Or make them. Whatever you need to do.
Okay.
Take these cards, deliver them to Runir Westnon, Maywin Wyvern Gif, Afendel, and Varen Seawine. Almain? Odd. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be found in the officers' hall on the burn when you're finished.
Is that right? Can you give me an officer's pass?
Now, be on your way.
I don't think there's much chance of me picking her pocket.
Good day to you.
Please, find
Oh
Sally.
my god.
Tell her we betrayed.
Betrayed by whom?
The lower tunnels. Go. Tell Sally. No one else.
You've got red on you, mate. Oh, dude. Oh, now people are going to think I did that. I'll take your gold, though.
So many new faces in the market these days.
Just look at it all.
Hey.
Nothing finer in all Amalur.
A bold statement.
My friend, do you know the costs? The artisans, the conveyance, the storage.
Students of magic, masters of spells.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
The last warship sailed yesterday. Trump.
This is the sage crafting table. I can help you with gems and shards and the like. If you want general goods, you should speak to Master Gwalchme over there.
Okay. Cool, he's got some stuff, hasn't he? 15% critical hit damage with physical. Bloody hellfire. It's a bit of a beast, isn't it? Blooming heck. We'll come back to him at some point without any doubt.
So long.
Well, that was silly. I just dropped those daggers, didn't I? Never mind.
Only warships dock at the burn. All others must go to the quays.
Greetings. You have come to Gwalchme's goods, provisioner to all Rathir, to high and low, great house and sparrow alike.
What you got? Oh, blimey, eh? What the hell? Bloody hellfire. How bloody expensive is this stuff? Glacial daggers of bloodshed. 107 I'm buying some of these people. They're like 30 odd better damage than the ones I'm wearing. Let's have a look. Those chakrams though, what are they? Nah, see, my chakrams are better. But dagger wise, we've been let down dagger wise. We've not picked much up. The chakrams are still better. I am a fire starter. $261 armor. Bloody hell. 10% plus 10% physical damage. It's quite nice that, the Hellfire. +1 to the first 2 tiers of unlocked might, finesse and source abilities. That's a bit nice, isn't it? Need something to put it in though. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to take those daggers. Wow, those chakrams give you +2 to sorcery abilities. Pretty sweet, isn't it? $20 bleeding damage over 5 seconds. What? Let's do it. 100 grand, but we've got the money. Well, so much for the ones I made, eh? The neckfire.
Come again.
Good doing business with you, my friend. It's a big jump, isn't it? Going up 36 points. Ooh, hello. 27 physical, 27 piercing, 21 ice damage, 12 freezing damage over 5 seconds, and 20 bleeding damage over 5 seconds. Like, what the shit? Those fine Azurite Feyblades can probably go now. As can those bleeders. Mind you, we could collapse them. In case it gives us something back. Yeah, those as well. They've all got to go, people. They've all got to go. Steve! I always forget about me merchant stuff when I'm buying things. Yes, my necklace. What are we wearing there? 10%, yeah, elemental resistances, yeah. Pretty tempted to put my +10 physical damage on, but that's pretty nice though, isn't it? That's good as well, minus 10% mana cost. God's sake. Our quest list is just insane at the minute.
A prayer for our troops.
Nice of our daggers to match our outfit, innit? You louse-ridden, sheep-stabbing, good-for-nothing, two-faced, cadaverous, mongrel, toothless, god-cursed, snot-nosed whelp, you have yourself a deal.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Is there anything else we can do in here? I think it's just sage crafting and stuff, isn't it? We can do epic gems now. Neck fire. 75% chance to poison enemies when attacked. Flippin' fire, that's bloody awesome. %60 chance to stun enemies when attacked. That's good as well, isn't it? Flippin' heck. We're in the good zone now, people. We can make so much good stuff here. How do you strengthen? That's it. So the Lambert's got to Pristine's, and Pristine's the highest. I think. Yeah. Well, plus 15% damage, plus 10% damage resistance. Alright, well, we're going to have to be making some of those, aren't we? Without any shadow of a doubt. We'll come back to it. Exclamation mark.
Oh, there's no use. I've lost the keys. Now Gwalch may'll have my head if I can't think up something fast. Say, you're not good with locks, are you? Would you help a poor fellow who's down on his luck?
Good with locks?
Yes, as in, no need for keys. Ace with a lockpick. Gwalchmay wants an old red ledger from the storeroom in the customs house.
What about the keys?
Oh, I'm afraid they're lost for good. Now, I might have dropped them here, or at Kest's table the other night. But it's just as likely I dropped them in Bracken Bay after I'd had an ale or three at the Seafoam.
So you want me to lockpick it?
Chest it's in. That is, yes. Although I don't know which one it is. But it's down there, somewhere. Oh, now don't worry. Nothing in the storeroom's seen the light of day in years. No one will mind if you pick a few locks before you find it.
Where is it?
The Chamber of Trade's on the way to the keys, and the storeroom's off one of the wings. Just pick any lock down there till you find the old ledger. Chamber of Trade basement. Just head toward the keys. Oh, and have these. That should help.
Another quest, because we don't have enough at the moment. What the shit? The luminary leaf. What's going on in here? This is, oh God's sake. This is getting out of control, the size of this game, people.
Welcome, friend, to the Luminary Leaf, bookseller extraordinaire.
Ah, well, nice to be here. And what do these give you? A richly engraved illustrated tome. Well, I'd have to do some research on whether they're worthwhile or not, wouldn't I? I mean, what is the point of buying books in this game? I mean, some of them give you level ups to your abilities.
Fare thee well.
Yes, fare thee well. I'll come back to you, mate. My coin is going down fast, and I'm pretty sure there's a backpack somewhere. Onward.
Aruwani, apothecary, alchemist, importer, and cultivator at your service.
Potions, is it? Probably recipes as well. Greater damage reflection, master alchemist, master dispelling, master flame guard, master frost guard, master regen. A master magic, master merchant, master serpent, master sorcerer, master steel curtain, but not master health potion. What kind of apothecary are you?
Very good then.
Can't remember if you have to. Do you have to read those? Doesn't look like it, does it? So what we could do though while we're here. Could probably do with buying some of those if we find someone with them. Repair kits. Oh, blimey. Let's go up here. Next section, see what's going on. Blimey, there's some stairs, eh? The upper city. That's where it all happens, isn't it? The upper city.
Oh, my lady Coriana won't eat. She won't sleep. All on account of a poor, sick Malian. Woe on House Anwan.
What's wrong with him?
The healers say bad blood, but my lady swears it's poison. He sleeps and sleeps, but he's never any better.
Can I do anything to help?
It's hard to say.
Got some free time.
The healers are no use. You could go to her yourself and ask. No harm in that. You'll find my lady in the house, by poor Malian's side, most likely. Do help my lady if you can.
Oakley dokley, well let's do that first then.
Good day, my lady.
My son Malian is gravely ill. The healers say his blood is diseased, but I am sure it must be poison. If I were younger, I'd go and find the Lapidus myself and prove them wrong.
You need Lapidus herb?
Bring my son this wild plant, and I will see you richly rewarded. This I swear.
And where can I find it?
There's only one place that I know of. The Acathan wetlands. You must search for it there. You will know Lapidus by the shape of its blue flower.
Right, look for a blue flower. Got it.
Be wary. I have sent servants before you who did not return.
Yes, you're looking a bit in pain there, my friend. Malian's lip move and his eyes flutter beneath his eyelids. His sleep is neither dreamless nor peaceful. Well, blimey, we've got about a year's worth of work to do, people.
It's a nightmare, it is.
I think you'll find my job list more of a nightmare.
Fetch this, clean that. Never a moment's rest.
Why, hello, young lady.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Talk to Megassa or
I am
trainer, maybe.
Miss Wyvern Giff. It is my duty to train my charge in matters of speech and persuasion. I will confess, there are days I yearn for a more eager pupil.
Training? Okay.
Farewell.
A rigorous training has yielded a permanent increase to your persuasion skill. Excellent. It did feel rather rigorous. There's also a circle up here. Who be you? Maywin Wivridgrifer.
Did my parents send you? Are you some sort of new instructor?
This is for you.
What is this? Have my parents seen this? Oh, Lunala's starry smile. Yes, yes, and yes! To Chloricon. Think of it. They won't like it when they hear. But what can they do? Buy me out of it? No, not this time. Thank you, stranger. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. It's always a pleasure sending someone off to war, you know. What the shit? To be fair, we could probably have put that quest on to help us just get around the town a bit, which is probably what it's there for anyway.
Lyria, light your way.
So then she looked at me and said, if that's a war wound.
I now want to know what the end of that conversation was. And then she looked at me and said, if that's a war wound, then what is this? Hey. I'm so easily amused. You there, come here.
Tell me, what brings you to this sacred place? For prayer? For the weaving of your fate? Or for the Orison?
What is Orison?
Though few of your kind do, all are welcome to the Orison. Perform 3 tasks of devotion to Lyria, and in exchange, earn her blessing.
Where do I start?
You began when you entered this temple. The first task is the sojourn. Have this. It is an amphora. With it, travel to the 3 springs blessed by Priestess Tyrin on her sojourn from the north. Fill the amphora with some of each spring. One is just outside Rathir, a second in Lower Gallifore, the third is in Snowmelt Pass.
For God's sake.
When you are done, return to me.
Hey, come back. I want you to fate me weave or weave me fate or whatever it is you... Where the hell did she go?
Hello. Welcome to our temple. My station is to look after the relics sacred to our order.
Oh, for God's sake, that's
Goodbye.
not her. Oh, what? What was that?
What can I do for you?
Why were the relics lost?
When the war first came, we sent one out to every stronghold keep. This served 2 purposes. It brought faith and strength to our soldiers there. And if Rathir fell, some relics might still remain. We have announced a gold reward for their return, but sadly, none have yet come back to us.
I'll keep watch for them.
Please do. There are at least 6 that I know of, sent to the major strongholds of the plains of Erethel. Bring any you find to me. Lyria rewards those in her favor. So long.
God's sake. Lyria's lost. Another quest. Good grief. Right, where did that woman go? Where are you? Is that you there? Oh, is that her? There she is.
When you have filled the amphora and your sojourn...
Unbind my destiny. Unbinding your destiny allows you to reset all of your current abilities. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
...is finished. Return to the temple. When you are done, return to me.
Oh, well, can I do that in my inventory then? I can't. I just wanted to change my abilities. Well, my whatever it's called. These, yeah, destinies. Alright, I can just do it in here, can I? Alright. Didn't realise I could just do it there. I don't seem to have the... Oh yeah, I do. There it's there. The Wayfarer. 10% melee attack damage, range attack damage, and magic attack damage. Actually, I might go back to that.
If you've come seeking prayer...
Right, well, I think that is an ideal place to wrap things up, people. I think what we'll do in the next part is it's going to be a couple of slower parts, I think, because we need to get our way around this place and we need to continue the story that we were on. The House of No Doors. We need to learn the password. How far off track did we get with that? Bloody miles away. In fact, it doesn't even give us a cursor, does it? It tells us it's outside, but it doesn't... That's what led us here in the first place. Let's deliver the notices. Anyway, I think we'll continue this Tidings of War actually to get familiar with the town, and we shall start that in part 34. People, it's a beautiful area, this, but it is going to be a slow one. I don't think there's going to be much fighting in here. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next part, folks. Take it easy. Bye.